a suggestion for what do you find is the most emotional color?
Red!
I heard red!
It's beautiful, Bertram.
Thank you.
Painted the entire thing in my favorite shade of crimson. Rose tide.
Bernard, I did it for you. I have something to tell you, Bernard.
Yes, Bertram.
I did it to win your love. I painted our nursery in the most crimson shade of crimson for you, so that you would love me, and you might give me a child. Though I know that science doesn't seem to work that way.
Well, I have two surprises for you.
Yes, Bernard.
Number one, you already had all my love.
Oh, Bernard, you make me the happiest man.
And second, I have already given you a child. Well, in about 7 months, I will be giving you a child.
Oh, Bernard, tell me, how is this possible? You're barely showing. And you're a man.
It's not me. You remember my sister who came for a visit?
Bernard, what are you telling me?
Well, she wasn't my sister.
Bernard, what are you telling me?
She was my ex-girlfriend.
I brought my bags. Time to move in.
Not yet!
Lucrezia!
I thought you said 2 months on the day was to arrive at the house with the tallest steeple and I'd find residence.
Why is Lucrezia pregnant?
Lucrezia had sex. That's how Lucrezia's pregnant.
I understand how science works.
The child.
You had me concerned.
No.
Let me get this straight.
Yes, I had sex with Lucrezia 2 months ago, and she got pregnant.
I am not sure whether I am more upset that you lied to me, or that you have slept with someone who is not me, or that you have slept with someone who is not a man, Bernard.
Oh, excuse me. I think it's fine to sleep with women.
For my boyfriend.
But I mean, it's good and all. I was going to give it to you after it's done. I thought that was the arrangement.
Well, that is the arrangement. I mean,
I think that you two have a lot to discuss. I'm going to go make a sandwich.
Specifically for me, there was no love or relations involved.
I
Please
wish I
tell
could
me.
say yes.
Oh, Bernard, what are
I
you
wish I
telling
could
me?
say yes. Let us sit down. Here, I have something to break it to you.
I'm shaking, Bernard. I don't know what to think.
How long have we been together?
7 months, 3 days, and 25 hours. 7 months, 4 days, and an hour. I do math. I'm also good at science.
That's what I wanted to say. It's only 24 hours a day. I went to university, but still ended up knocked up and alone. I'll be listening to your conversation, so see you.
Thank you, Lucrezia.
Thank you.
Well, so about a little over 7 months we've been with each other. Up until 8 months ago I was straight.
Bernard, I understand. You told me that I was your first. I understand it takes a long time for somebody to find themselves, and that I'm okay with. My question for you, Bernard. Do you love Lucrezia?
Say no. Say no.
I need to know the truth, Bernard. Do you love Lucrezia?
Say yes. Say no.
No.
I will trust you, but I want it from your mouth and not from Lucrezia feeding you words. Lucrezia, turn around and put your fingers in your ears.
That's stupid. I'm not going to do that.
Hug me for a moment. carrying a child, and that a pregnant woman should be treated with care and respect. I understand that you have said that this baby is for our good, but Lucrezia, do not walk away from me when I speak to you.
I'm gonna put my plate down.
I'm sorry, Lucrezia, I'm concerned that there is something between you two.
I'm having this child.
I'm concerned that there is something more than just a child between you two.
Alright, he promised me housing in order to give his gay daddy something to take care of him. And I thought that was perfectly fair. My parents, when I got knocked up, kicked me out of the house. So I think the situation is much more simple than the two of you are making it. I think perhaps I'll just spread out my court, we can play cards, and have a nice little go of it.
Is this true?
Well, I thought it was only the one time, but she wants to spread her card out for us. I said we should.
No, I meant I'm going to sleep on the floor. It was not a euphemism of any sort. This gateway is sealed, lesson learned.
I must think. I must think. Talk amongst yourselves. I must concentrate.
Bertram, what the fuck are you doing?
I think he is praying.
Praying? Praying? Let me hypothesize what you could possibly be praying from. That some heaven-sent woman decided to provide a child for you guys. Fuck off. Jesus Christ!
I was in my own thoughts, and I've concluded this. I've concluded that if you are doing this merely as a favor to us, then Lucrezia, I gladly welcome you into our household. But if I for once suspect that there is something between you two more than just the physical act of having my child, I will put you on the street so fast you can barely say whatever word I'm thinking of.
I can't say that possibly benefits you. You have to look at the cost and return of the situation.
I'm getting a child. I think this is a good
Right, but if
matter.
you kick me out, no matter what the circumstances, the child's also gone. It's inside.
If the child is of love between you two and not love for us, then I do not want the child.
Well, excellent. That's not the situation. So it's problem solved.
As much as I love Bertram, I trust him, and by extension, I trust you, Lucrezia. And I thank you. I thank you for what you're doing for us.
Okay. Well, seems like a fine situation you've got going on. I'm going to go to work if it's all right with you.
No, Lucrezia, you don't work. You're pregnant. You're carrying our child. You must sit down.
If you insist.
Please.
Wasn't asking for that.
Let me get you something. Would you care for something to drink, something to eat?
I'd like a bourbon. A bourbon and a cigarette.
I have some dreadful news for you. Excuse me.
Are you dying?
No.
Tell me when to live to see the last.
I will live to see this child if I die of it. No, it's bad news for you if you like bourbon and cigarettes.
I got knocked up by a gay man. You think I didn't like bourbon and cigarettes? Sun's high.
You're right.
They're coming.
I didn't notice
Well, maybe.
with my sunglasses on.
Fuck you.
They're really dark sunglasses.
I'm just saying, I think we have bigger fish to fry than sunglasses.
I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic.
Okay. louder. The Indians marching. It's what I assume. I can't see anything. The sun is blinding.
They could simply be college students with a drum circle. It could be a roving band of college students.
But
it could be the Indians.
Well, I don't know which. I feel like our tea party is going to be very racist if there are actual Indians around. And I feel like we need to make a call in the next 10, 15 minutes, tell everybody whether to come over to our tiny boat or not.
I think our tea party might have some problems if there are college students around. They tend to be pretty liberal. So, either way...
They'd be excited to see the patriots dressed as Indians overthrowing the British Empire once again.
That's a good point.
That would assuredly hit a strong note with today's youth.
I'm bold.
Bold.
I'm feeling bold.
All right.
Let's go for it. Let's continue with the tea party. Let's invite everybody, and whoever crests that hill will deal with it when it comes.
All right. I mean, if you think it's best, but this event that we've been planning isn't exactly going to just... It's probably going to happen. You're right. That's fair.
Well, I mean, we've sent out the invitations.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's come to my tea party on the quad, 4 p.m. Surely people would come to that.
You worried me for a second. You know, sometimes you do tend to forget things, and I know that I asked you to send the invitations. You did send the invitations.
I sent an Evite.
No, that's good. That's good, Margaret. I mean, people come to Evites all the time. Have you got RSVPs?
I'm not really sure how to access my account in detail, so I said come at 4.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
I wish I had as much faith as you. I feel like every project we have is continually failing because of me. Not just because I'm imagining Indians.
They are getting closer. My faith comes from the fact that, yes, our projects, our parties have failed in the past, every single one of them, but that would only mean it's bound to, law of probability. We're bound to have a successful one soon.
Okay.
Right?
I think that humans are able to fuck with probability. Like, I think unsuccessful people are universally unsuccessful. No! I'm unsuccessful!
No. They didn't say anything about that in my college math classes. Probability is cut and dry. We've had 40 parties. This is going to be our 41st. We've had 40 failures.
That's right.
And
that's bad.
That means we're bound to have another law of probability.
Hey guys, just dragging the keg to the drum circle. See you later.
So we're fine. It's not Indians. That's first step in the right direction.
He has a keg and also friends. I'm trying to lead you to believe that if we also provided alcohol for the patrons of our parties, they might come. Perhaps if we were not overthrowing the British Empire when it has no domination over the United States, and we're speaking about any issue that could possibly be relevant.
Ooh, sale at Macy's. What?
Here, if you want to read it, you read it.
No, I mean, it's your paper.
Okay. Look, I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room.
I don't see what's wrong with Roger.
You bought an elephant. You brought him up 10 flights of stairs into the apartment.
And? We can afford to feed him.
Okay.
You make more than enough at the factory. I've been joining you at Jason, when you're at work, I get lonely. When you're at work at the factory, I get lonely. I miss you. I don't get to see enough of you. Roger keeps me company. I want something a little more original than a cat. And I find that Roger is original. He's companion. He fills a void in me. Not like that, Jason. Hold on, he's hungry. Here you go, Roger. There you go. Try to hold sound. I just got a shower from Roger.
Yes,
Jason, I sense you're upset by something. Something's bothering you. Please open up to me. Tell me what it is.
I'm drenched in snotty elephant water. For one thing.
He loves you.
You're coming along about Lucretia?
Big. It's gonna be burly. Sure.
Yeah, it's about that. I'm rather pregnant for 3 months. It's
Back on the pounds, get in the skeletal development. That's right.
I mean, yeah, I'm glad having you here with us.
Spoiling me rotten. That's right.
Yes, we are. I was sending here to have a talk with you.
Send him by who? If he wants to talk to me, he can come in. He's right over there.
Pretend I'm not here.
I'm still not doing any of that bullshit. Stupid way to run a household.
What is it? We talked about this. Every time you and Lucretia talk, you end up yelling about urban and other things. I'm going to do the talking from now on. I'll be the middleman.
It's like I'm not here. I won't say a word.
You're speaking. You could come 12 feet closer and speak. You can't zip your lips. It's not.
Okay, well.
Out with it. Here we go. News time. Post Express, send it right here.
We think you're eating a bit too much.
This is stupid. What are you doing?
We think you're eating a bit too much.
So feed me less. I'm not sure what the problem is. It's your food. I mean, to be honest, I'm not exactly sure. I'm just not exactly sure what this household's all about. I mean, it's taken me a month to figure out that I can sit and eat all day. And that's successful, so that's good. After that, it seems just like a lot of spying and overhearing and accusatoriness.
Well, I mean, we are former government agents. That is what we do.
Whoa, what? Why do you have such a stupid home? What? I heard it. You can't just, I can't.
What? We're spies. I mean, it's what we do. We only know how to spy.
me not to speak.
I don't care. I don't particularly care, but if you're going to say something, I want you to say something not stupid.
I don't think he has the ability to do that.
Everyone has the ability, they don't always use it. So in hard words, everyone could be not stupid.
If I can speak, Lucrezia, I want to say I'm a little bit offended that you say you do not like my food.
I like it, I've been eating it, it's just very unhealthy.
That you're saying I shouldn't be feeding you.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's a problem that was brought to me, most expressed to the ear.
I'm a little bit concerned with you, Bertram, for spilling out secrets that you shouldn't be speaking.
Well, she's part of the family now. I mean, you know, she's married to both of us.
Yes.
Oh.
I understand the legality of being able to adopt the child, forcing me to marry her as well as you.
What a great decade it is! Such liberties!
God, she's killing me. I got it. I try to be so upbeat and happy and you know, supportive of all of her ideas. She's a moron. The other day she thought there were Indians cresting the hill.
Well, you realize she has a point as well.
I was just thinking in my think room, and I came up with a great idea.
Let's hear it!
I thought we'd have a bee party where people could learn about the experience people have with bees.
Oh, that's such a great idea. You should send out some invitations and bring people.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
You're on it?
Yeah!
Trust you to be on it.
Great!
Excellent.
2 o'clock?
2 o'clock Sunday. Nobody's gonna come to this. Listen, man, she's your sister.
And let me just say this. 1, I put up with it for 18 years. Now it's your turn.
Oh, come on, man. I mean,
Not my problem anymore. 2, just serve beer at the party. She has a point.
who serves beer at a bee party? Who has bee parties? Maybe you're right. We should just serve beer.
Just serve beer. It'll be a lot easier. People will come. Provide them free alcohol. It's like the ultimate lubricant. Social lubricant.
I was hoping you would choose a different word. That helped.
I mean, if you want to.
No. Let's go back. You use beer as a lubricant. I know we were on a different subject, but I need to explore this a little bit. You just
I just
suggested
made
that
a
I
Facebook event and I called it Bees Party.
Excellent.
Yes. Good job, sis.
Put on there that there will be beer. I'm all for the plan.
Beer!
Beer.
You're gonna get it, right?
B-R. You know, like.
Then it's a beer party. Great idea!
Did you just say we're having a beer party?